Good afternoon. My name is Libby with Organize It. So I am the owner and founder of Organize It. Many of you know who I am, but if you don't, I'm the founder of Organize It. We are a cleaning and professional organizing business here in Fort Myers. And I wanted to jump on because I wanted to talk about spring cleaning. It is just about spring cleaning time. And I wanted to share some things to avoid, right? Avoid these big spring cleaning and organizing mistakes. So here at Organize It, we specialize in professional organizing and residential cleaning. And what better source to get your tips than from the professionals? So I just wanted to share with you a quick list of tips. Also in the comments will be a link so that you can go to the newsletter, you can read these, and also watch the video. So I want to get started, right? Do we really like spring cleaning? Does anybody here really enjoy it? Except for us little crazy ones who do. There's some of us that do, right? Probably myself being in that group. But, you know, it's a big job. It is a very, very big job if we want to tackle this spring cleaning, especially if we're tackling it alone. So we really want to get it done as fast as we can, but we don't want to skip steps. We don't want to become frustrated or overwhelmed. And so here's some tips that we can use to really help us with spring cleaning so that we're not making some major mistakes. So the first one is, so I have 10 tips for you. And the first one is cleaning without a plan. Like, we should always have a plan when we go to tackle a job this large. On our residential cleaning side, our cleaners are trained and certified and clean with a plan in every single home. So really, really clean with a plan. Have a plan before you start this process. Not tidying up or decluttering first. So a lot of people want to know, should I clean first or should I organize first? And so we always recommend that you organize and tidy the home before you clean the home. Because if you clean it and then you need to tidy or declutter, you're going to drag all that out. And there's going to be dirt and dust, and you're going to kick up all that stuff that's been settled. So you always want to organize first. You always want to tidy first. We want to drag out everything in those kitchen cabinets first, purge, organize, go through that, and then we want to clean. So we don't want to make this mistake of cleaning first. We purge first. Next one, number 3, randomly cleaning around the room. So if any of the Organize It cleaning technicians are watching this, they know that that is a no-no, right? If you watch our cleaning techs clean, it looks like a symphony of art or artwork. Cleaning randomly around the room, you don't want to do that. You want to clean from back to front, from top to bottom, and left to right. Or you could go right to left depending on how the room is set up, but we go left to right. And so you do not want to randomly clean the room, because I used to do this when I first started. You know, I'd go in and clean everything, clean the floors or the counters, and be like, oh, I got to clean the ceiling fan. And then we clean that and it all falls down. And so we're just kind of spinning our wheels, and we want to make sure we don't clean randomly. We're cleaning that room using a process. And remember, it is back to front, top to bottom, and left to right, or you can go clockwise. The next one is vacuuming before you've dusted and really brushed those blinds off or the drapes. So we always want to do the floors last. We do not want to vacuum before we've dusted. We want to make sure that we dust first, we wipe first, and then we vacuum. Our next one is turning on the TV. Right? The TV can be super distracting, and then we can kind of get caught up in it and not pay attention to what we're doing, and we can miss spots or lose track of what we're doing. So leave the TV off. I think it's great to turn on some music or listen to an audible, but definitely leave the TV off. A lot of our cleaning technicians actually say that listening to music can also be distracting. So it really depends on yourself, but make sure those TVs stay off, especially if we have our children helping us. So I know that if I have the TV on, that Austin or Yaya are going to totally get distracted and just, they're going to be cleaning like this, like while watching the TV. So we want to make sure that that TV is off, right? The next one is using the same cleaning cloth throughout the house. Ew. We want to make sure that we're not using the same cleaning cloth throughout the house. We want to make sure that we're switching them out. We're using the ones in the kitchen for the kitchen, the ones in the bathroom for the bathtub, or the toilet for the toilet, and we're not using the one on the toilet on our kitchen counters. So we want to make sure that we're switching out the cleaning cloth, and that we're also using an appropriate cleaning cloth, right? Depending on if you're using one for glass, one for one that's microfiber, or one that's made out of terry cloth, because they all have a different purpose and clean differently on different surfaces. So we want to make sure that we're not using the same cloth throughout the house and spreading any of those germs. The next one is not emptying or cleaning your vacuum. So we want to make sure that when we're cleaning, when we're doing a real spring clean, we're purging, we're organizing, we're going through everything, because we have to clean and vacuum those areas, put everything back, and then do the regular cleaning. We want to make sure that as we're doing this process and vacuuming shelves off, that we clean out that vacuum cleaner periodically, because the cleaner it is, the better it works, and the less we're going to be kicking and spreading up that dust or dog hair if you have dogs like I do. So we want to make sure that we're cleaning it out while cleaning, and then we clean it out after we get done with that spring cleaning process. The next one is not opening the windows. So we want to open the windows, but we also have to be self-aware. So this is a mistake, not opening the windows, but we have to be self-aware of where we live and what's going on. So you have to know, if I open the windows and I live somewhere that has new construction going on, which if you're in Southwest Florida, that's almost anywhere, that it could cause our home to be just a little bit more dusty or sooty inside. So we can open the windows because we want to get the fresh air in. We want that spring air in. But also be conscious that if we leave the windows open too long, that it could cause more dust to come up into the home. Or if we live close to the water, we might get or a road, you could get soot from the water, or the ocean breeze will bring in some extra dust. But we do want to open the windows through this process. So my suggestion is to open your windows during the purging process and allow that fresh air in during the purging and organizing process. And then once we're ready to clean, let's close the windows so that we can clean and not allow any more dust in. So that's our tip and our suggestion. Our next one is mixing cleaning chemicals. So with the whole phenomenon of TikTok, and my mother's always like, I saw it on TikTok. I follow someone on TikTok. With the phenomenon of TikTok, we're seeing all of these cleaning people, not companies, people making TikToks where they're mixing stuff that they clean their home with. And oh my gosh, is it horrible advice. Like, please don't put laundry detergent on your floor. Like, please don't put fabric softener in your mop water. So please do not mix chemicals. Please, it can be dangerous. We need to avoid mixing chemicals at all cost, unless it is on the instructions of that cleaning product or chemical. We don't want to accidentally mix the wrong chemical. So please don't mix chemicals, even if you've seen it on TikTok. You can ask any cleaning company owner. So we're certified. We're certified in cleaning. We are GBAC certified, which is the Global Bio Risk Advisory Council on chemicals. We know these inside and out. You can ask any cleaning business owner what they think about the advice on some of these TikTok videos about cleaning. And they're just cringe, because we know, like, your surfaces are going to get ruined if you mix too many of these chemicals together, or it's dangerous. So it's a no-no. Please avoid mixing chemicals together. And then the next one is backtracking for supplies. So this goes with the first one. Make a plan. You don't want to start the process and then say, oh my gosh, I got to go to the store, I forgot a mop. Like, oh my gosh, I got to go to the store, I don't have any rags, and I've already started the process. So let's get a plan, let's get a process, and that way that you really come out on the other side enjoying the process, it being a good experience, and you wanting to do it next year, because we don't want it to be a bad experience. And so at the end of the day, if you don't want to do any of this yourself, you can always call us. We're here to help. We're locally owned, family operated here in Fort Myers. We service Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Estero, and Lehigh. And we're professionals. We can do all this for you in a very, very short amount of time instead of doing it ourselves. I was a professional organizer in the field, and I cleaned. And at the end of the day, now I'm so busy, I would rather, honestly, myself, being a business owner and a mom, hire someone to help me do it than me do it myself now. Because I value the time it takes and the skill it takes to do some of this stuff properly and professionally. So hopefully this was helpful. These were our 10 tips for you. If you have any questions at all about our tips or our products that we use here at Organize It, we're always here, and we want to help the community in any way we can. So if you have any questions, you can always just reach out to us. You can email us or call us. And if you don't want to do it yourself, you can reach out to us as well. Thank you guys, and have an organized day.